So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Truly colourful scenes here. Apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam. And those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Kvaratskhelia. And he's picked out the run. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gerrard. Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Palmer leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cross in, looks like a good one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good running, strong and perfect. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
First quarter of an hour gone. Brzezinski conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Girassi. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about...
In he goes again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Turkey really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted.
Turkey definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kvaratskhelia. Azar. That's a little off target. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bale wants to run onto this. Rijkaard. Jupe. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Real chance! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's real...
Shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Just eases him off the ball. Half an hour played now. Azar. And it's Azar. Diouf. Cafu gets a foot in here, and they can counter here. Now he's off and running. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Girassi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kvaratskhelia making good progress. Dani Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave.
And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Gerrard. The most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Kvaratskhelia. Azar. Brzezinski. We are into overtime. Bale. He is through here. Dani Olmo. Jupe. Oh, that's well spotted. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. And And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bale. Brzezinski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. That's going wide left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. Cafu. And here's Rafinha. And it's Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got away. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hazard. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Brzezinski, given the lift of his goal, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. Rafinha.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Dunk cuts it out. Just about up to the hour now. Nicked it back promptly. Gerrard. Rafinha. Can he finish? Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Turkey have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Diouf thinks about... tries a shot!
Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro can clear it away.
Substitution for Turkey, number 10, Dani Olmo. Number 18,
And he lines up a cross.
coming on the field.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 7, Yilmaz. Substitution.
Doué. "75 minutes played. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Rafinha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's their second corner of the game. Now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Burak Yilmaz. Eze. Deftly away. Corner number 3 coming up. Rafinha goes short. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great vision. Burak Yilmaz. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Turkey, number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Neymar
Substitution
is
in
always
progress.
playing with
There will
one
be
eye
3
on the
minutes
spectacular.
added time.
Silvestre. Rijkaard. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hakimi. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar!
I don't think they can assume that.
And that will be the final act. Palmer can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. The end of the
Please
game.
join me in
Reflections?
wishing all the best
Well,
for
Peter,
members
this
of
was
our fan
probably
club
more
celebrating their
slugfest
winning.
than
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate.
Chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
It's starting to look very interesting. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Doué. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Sucic. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kukçu. That is ended up in no man's land. That's going wide left. Semenyo. Valverde. Now it's Bale. Played out to the left flank. Semenyo. Semenyo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's made its way to him. And it's been hooked away. Just eases him off the ball. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Doué. Now it's Drogba. He's on it, can he get away? Bale. And that is headed for the middle. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's in on goal!
Doué really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Semenyo. Messi. He's looking wide. Nicely spread. And it's Bale. Now it's Drogba. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Sucic. And it's Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. Bale. Oh, chance, surely! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Palmer dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Drogba. He's cut it out. Camavinga. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Valverde. Bale. It's beautifully weighted. Sucic, and it's Valverde, and Serginho, looking for the run, now it's Drogba, Mendes cuts out the pass, and the whistle goes for half-time. Parma are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Second period then underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zabani, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aims beyond the defence. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Shevchenko. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar, looking to play him in. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Doué. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Drogba. Neymar. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Valverde.
di 52.820 spettatori.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kukçu picks it up out wide. Hoisted in. Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Semenyo. Valverde. Serginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Shevchenko. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero
Paris
15.
Saint-Germain with the corner,
Drogba.
there first.
Numero 13. Lasciano in campo per il numero 9. Il numero 21.
Palmer
Attenzione,
looking to
una
go forward
sostituzione.
now. Pedri. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Diouf. Diouf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Takes aim and crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Delivers with whip. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. He's in a great position here. Diouf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good take in a good area. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Neymar. And here's Doué. Good ball, good take.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Valverde. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. We're up and running then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And it's Zanetti. Juve is the key defender on that occasion. This looks promising. Cantona! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for... Chance for a shot! Brilliant from Cantona!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Como are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. De Bruyne, Bale, Seedorf, and here's Owen, Lopez. So much time and space here. He's come in hard. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini. Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, can he get onto this? Juve. Juve proves just a little bit too strong. Schlotterbeck. And it's Neymar. Throwing. And it's De Bruyne. Pinches it off him. Spread to the right. This is Owen. Seedorf receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Corbell claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a pretty loose pass.
Como certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Aimed at the far side, and that is expertly dealt with.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tries one from range! Not a bad try by any means.
Fermin just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Fermin looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rijkaard does well to get it back. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Como finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Seedorf. Seedorf has got himself a free kick. Cantona ready to try one. Cantona! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Real chance! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.